So I spent a bit over $260,000 on this single Facebook ad for one of my clients. And in this video, I'll just be breaking down the exact structure I use, the script, everything. So just make sure to watch to the end and enjoy. Let's jump right into it. For campaign structure, I use a CBO. I don't ever use an ABO or anything like that. I don't use a testing campaign or a scaling campaign. I have everything in one CBO per country. So in this case, it was targeting USA. So I just have one CBO, 3 ad sets, 3 creatives per ad set, and 2 primary text, 2 headlines. I have another video where I go into depth about this, so I definitely recommend checking that out. Let's just break down the ad concept process real quick, how I came up with all of this. So first of all, I reviewed my Facebook ad comments and I identified a common belief in the market. So a common solution in the market that solves the same problem as your product. I researched that belief, uncovered its flaws, and I found out why it holds customers back from achieving their desire. Then I created a hook that called out that belief and sparked curiosity. I explained why this belief is not in their best interest using logic or emotion. Then I introduced our product as the superior alternative, and I closed off with a compelling call to action to drive engagement and conversions. And then simply the actual ad creation, we utilized an authority figure to make our claims as strong as possible. We used the same native style of content in niche. No crazy edits, no goofy transitions, sound effects, etc. Just an organic styled video with simple captions. A lot of the success from this ad was the fact that it felt like a native piece of content for our target customer. Because nowadays people are so prone to just skipping ads as soon as they realize it's an ad, whereas this ad felt very native to them. It kind of camouflaged in, they watched it, and then they got sold on the actual product. Now I'm going to break down this entire script for you, and you can literally just apply the same thing to your brand if you do your research. So I have the hook, the body, and the CTA. And we're going to break it down by looking at the white boxes, which is the actual script, and then the green boxes where you have your templates and kind of breaking down what is going on in the script. And bear in mind that this script, I kind of like applied it to my agency. So I didn't use the actual script that I spent 260K on because I'm on an NDA, right? So, but this is the exact same structure of how I used it, and I'm breaking it down for you. Let's just start off at the hook. Many might think discounting products is the best way to boost e-commerce sales. So here, we are identifying the common belief, which is discounting products to boost e-commerce sales. Many might think traditional method or common belief is the best way to achieve a goal, right? So we're calling that out. However, relying on discounts will weaken your brand, and it's also unsustainable for long-term growth. So now we're going into the problem with that common belief. However, explain why this method is flawed, and it's also additional negative consequence. If you followed my other video with your broad targeting, now you're basically directing the entire ad to everyone who wants to boost their e-commerce sales, and they may have tried this before, they may haven't. Either way, it's going to call them out. Now let's move on to the body. This is a premium brand, so constant discounts are far too damaging to perceived value. This is specific situation or audience, so traditional method is far to explain why it doesn't work for them. So again, we're going to call something out. For example, this is a premium brand. In your case, you could say this is a brand that relies heavily on eco-friendliness, or something like that to further strengthen that identity that you're going after. And then be like, so constant discounts are far too damaging to perceived value. So just keep iterating on why it's not ideal, their common belief, right? Then it trains customers to wait for sales, leaving your margins in a vulnerable state. So what's the consequence of this? It described the negative impact, leaving audience or situation in an undesirable state. So in my case, I'd say any brand owner does not want to have margins that are in a vulnerable state, right? You obviously want to have the highest margins you can. After that, we're going to introduce the better solution. So is there a better way to scale your brand profitably? Absolutely. Meet Soderstrom Solutions. Is there a better way to achieve the goal of your target customer? And then you're going to want to add absolutely, and then meet your product or your service, whatever it is you do. After that, we are going to describe our solution a bit more. So a high-performance growth agency with a proprietary system designed to scale e-commerce brands profitably with Facebook ads. So we're going to describe our solution, our product, our service, or our system with a unique approach, formulation, or process or mechanism that eliminates the problem that is being solved. After that, like customer acquisition, AOV, growth, and retention, nothing stands a chance against our data-driven strategies. So what does it solve? List the specific problems that your product addresses, and then say how nothing is better than it. Nothing stands a chance against your solution. After that, we're going to add some more benefits, and please make sure to make these benefits and not features, because people don't give a shit about features. They only care about how your product can benefit their lives and make their lives better, right? So it's key benefits like safe or effective, optimized, efficient, etc., and works perfectly on list of applicable use cases or scenarios. So we craft compelling ad creatives, optimize landing pages, and refine your funnel to maximize conversions. Last part of the body is with a focus on emotional response optimization, our ads drive sales while maintaining brand integrity. We're going to have an optional differentiator here, options like additional unique selling points, different USPs. Your brand will extra benefits such as improving your experience. So there's the hook, there's the body. And now for the CTA, we simply say, scale your brand to the next level with SourceFrom solutions. So desired outcome with your brand or your product or your service. Just state the outcome that your prospect wants to be in and tell them how they can achieve that with your brand. Tap work with us to start your journey towards sustainable, scalable growth. We're going to tap whatever CTA you have to start your journey towards the positive transformation that your customer is looking for, essentially. And that's it. I'll put this in a Google document, or I'll just link this Miro board in the description, and you guys can go ahead and recreate this yourselves. So I just want to show you guys the results from this ad real quick. We spent $260,000 with 9,020 purchases at a $29 CPA. Our target CPA for this account was 30, so we really scaled successfully, and we reached 3.7 million accounts, 109,000 unique outbound clicks, 7.2% conversion rate, a 45% hook rate, and a 15% hold rate. Now, I have another video where I go into depth about Facebook ad metrics, and I definitely think you should watch that after this video so you can get a better overview of what you should focus on if you want to scale your brand. So that's exactly how I spent $266,000 on a single Facebook ad. And if you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to subscribe. If you want me to actually come into your ad account and run your ads for you, do your market research, do your strategic positioning and all of that good stuff, then you can book a call with me via the link in the description. So I hope you guys have a good rest of your day.